It was delayed. What's up, John?
Hey man, how you doing, dude? Happy Thursday, right? No, Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, geez, I keep messing that up, dude. I don't know what day it is. Happy
Dude,
Tuesday.
you're lost. I wish I was living wherever you're living because I have to think about what a day is every single freaking day. No. Cottonmouth is hitting me. Ooh, thank you for playing the music. First, I want to give a little shout out to the John Carter's mother.
Oh yeah, dude. Hi, mom. Yeah, she's out there. She's out there. It's exciting. Hey, mom.
Yeah,
Hey,
shout out
mommy.
to her. She's here early. Look at that.
Yeah, I sent her the
She's here
link
early.
Dude.
We love to see
So-
it. We love to see it.
How are we doing today, Burgess? How are things?
Dude, shit day.
Well, yeah, but it's better now, right?
It's a little bit better, yeah.
We got
We got the stream going.
We got the King of Copium. I said that I was about to
Yeah.
cage match karate combat style, like oil wrestle the guy that we're having on today. And that was what I told everybody inside of Lump. I said, yeah, come check us out. We're about to, karate combat style fight. It's going to be a whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm excited.
What kind of response did you get from that?
They all said, yeah, I'll definitely be there. So, we'll probably be seeing some Lumpers out here.
I like to see that.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I got friggin' laid off today. Freaking BS.
Wild.
It sounds like I might be able to get a job pretty soon. I'm just pretty much waiting on a text, but if not that, I'm gonna just start trading my life away tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. Well, honestly, I was doing pretty good trading for a while, and then it was a little bit stressful.
Dude, I don't know. I'm in this alpha group, and it is giving me a lot of success. Like today, I had I'm not even joking, perfect entries on 3 different trades, over 300% profit. Freaking hit up AJ Wrights Crypto. That's the key. If you want amazing calls. That was a weird plug, but yeah. Holy crap. The market was so red today, and I didn't even care because I was just looking at my phone being like, dang, I just profited 300%. Woo.
That's fantastic. So let's go over the quick little stuff up there in this side that we talked about.
This side.
The corner. Yeah. So
oh my gosh, I'm on this side too.
Yeah, I'm a part of the JPEG Empire, which is an NFT community on Cardano. Definitely follow us at JPEG Empire on Twitter, and then you can also check out their YouTube. It's awesome. We have a great community. Love them. So I had to give respects to the JPEG Empire. And I have a QR code up there for NextC. So anybody that's interested in trading, right? Like Burgess was just talking about some trades he made. NextC has some of the lowest fees in the space. Definitely do your own research and be careful out there because there's definitely some questionability about certain exchanges. NextC hasn't been targeted by the SEC yet, but I'm sure that it will, as they do everything in crypto. So, hold all your crypto yourself, but definitely enjoy exchanges that you're using to get in and out of trades, and you gotta be safe out there. What do you gotta tell us about, Bert?
All right. First, I'll start off with some Tomorrow Coin. As you can see up there, stop buying the stupid ass scams that you see recycled every single day on Solana. Buy community coins on Solana, which are out there. There's a few of them, like Tomorrow Coin. Look it up. You can buy it on Jupiter. It's verified. It's equal distribution. I helped found it. It's a good project. Good people. You literally, the people that founded it are at NFT NYC. You can go meet them. You can go get business cards from them. They're legit. Stop buying rugs. Buy something that's good on Solana. Stop supporting the trash. Quick shout out to my goons. It is a goons it isn't sponsored by the Goons, but it was created from the community of the Goons. So shout out to my Goons if you guys are out here watching. Shout out to Web3 Breakfast. They haven't really been playing in the mornings because there's a huge overhaul on their side, but shout out to J Chains, 74K, and Turbo Made It. Hopefully we can get them on the show here in the future. That would be awesome. And then finally, our main channel sponsor, pretty much, is Crypto Chips.
Yeah. Any crypto merch, anything that you need, check them out.
Anything.
A good, awesome resource for all that stuff.
Yeah, they make really cool things. Exhibit A. I don't have a shirt on right now, but I usually do. If you go to our other streams and stuff on YouTube and check them out, you'll see that I have some Crypto Chips gear on. And then also, they have a white label service. Is that what it's called, John?
Mm-hmm.
And with that, if you are a up and coming
project or content
creator, anything under the sun with a logo, and you need merchandise, they're your people. They can make a custom logo for you. They make our logos. So go give them a checkout.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Right.
A checkout.
Excited about our guest today for a lot of reasons, right? And I joked, he's got the biggest Pepe and Algorand. So we're gonna get to hear from the man, the myth, the legend.
He does.
Right, Rich Flair, and hear what he has to say and what he's gonna tell us about today.
Yes, sir. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Rich Flair's TV back in the building. What's good? Good to see everybody. I love the energy. Love the intro. Thank you for letting me be here and chat.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, dude, we really appreciate you coming out on the late night. We don't really know what your time zone is, but thank you for coming out. We know everyone's all around the world and stuff. On the East Coast, yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad then.
Yeah. East Coast.
Yeah. Where are you at? Like whereabouts?
I'm in South Carolina, right on the beach.
Oh yeah, man, that's lit.
Yeah. I'm right on the beach. I love it. Every time I try to leave, I realize I'm really close to the beach and I'm living a good life, and I can't complain. So I keep staying.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's amazing.
All right,
so John.
Yeah.
We always just get so excited. We're just like, let's get into some freaking random ass questions because we like to catch them off guard right after the get go. It's like, the intro isn't quick, but here's some stupid ass questions.
Yeah.
Dude,
do you want to start?
I love it, man.
Do you want to start, John, or should I start?
Well, actually, I'll let you start. We'll let you start.
Okay. We're going to start with this question that I love to ask because John is a movie buff and he judges every person that comes on the show very, very, very hard.
Okay.
And if it's a white savior movie, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked big time. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and
you know what that means, right? Because John likes to give a description sometimes.
Well, I do. So
I think I do know what it means, but tell me.
So it's like, right? So there's Pocahontas, right? Pocahontas is like Exhibit 1, right? Another one is like Avatar, like the big production Avatar movie, and like The Last Samurai. But we found out from Commander from Angel Finance that The Last Samurai is actually based on like a true event. So like it's loosely based on a true event.
Wow.
So that's different. However, yeah, apparently there was like an American that was captured, and he ended up actually being like raised in their culture and got to become a samurai. So, like it was a big deal. But those white savior movies, you have like some group of people, and then just like some basic American is the one that like gets thrown with them and then has to save them from the Americans, right, or the colonizers, whatever it might be, and they all have the exact same story arc. So the movie John Carter is the same. You know what I mean? It's the same. Like, just the hero is some.
Did you say Avatar too? Avatar's one?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, right. So
Okay. I think I get the theme. I think I get the theme.
Yeah. You watch the first one and you already know what the rest are like. But anyways, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, bring it back. Okay, bring it back. What's your favorite movie?
Or a list.
Favorite movie?
or list? You don't. It's really, it's hard to pick one sometimes.
I'm not really big into movies right now. If I had to pick a genre of movies that I do like, it's probably the sports related ones.
Gotcha.
I grew up playing sports, basketball, football, soccer, baseball. So any of the movies, the old school movies, Hoosiers is a really good movie. I really like those because I can relate to them. Playing sports, facing adversity, getting your team together, and then overcoming to win a game. So
Yeah.
I like those style of movies. And anything that's not super scary or not too much goriness. I don't want to see humans being decapitated and stuff like that.
That's fair. Are you a ball player? You play basketball?
I'm sorry?
You play basketball?
Yeah, absolutely. I played college basketball in Baltimore. I played the 3. I was a small forward.
Let's go.
I enjoyed it, man.
Let's go. I love playing basketball. I almost took the college route, but I decided to do the fraternity route instead, and that was a big mistake.
Yeah, I got into sports early from skateboarding at a young age, and then when I got to high school, I started playing basketball, football. I got a football and basketball scholarship.
Hell yeah!
I messed up, and I lost my football scholarship, but I still had my basketball one. And I took on that, and it was fun. It was a good time. I recommend anyone, if you do go to college, definitely get into sports. It's fun.
Hell yeah. Intramurals was like the best time I had in college, to be honest. We got to play against the actual practice squad. We got to play against the real squad every once in a while, like the actual varsity D1 squad. It was a pretty cool experience. Even when you go, I found if you go to pretty much any college and you get involved, you can get in the room with all these people that are at a high level, and actually compete with them. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty special.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So how tall are you, right?
I am 6'4".
Okay. Ooh, I win.
Shorter than Burgess, man.
Nice, yeah. I'm 6'4", technically 6'3" and 3/4, but 6'4".
Dude, that's crazy though. I'm 5'7", but 6 foot on Tinder, but that's about it. 5'7". You guys, whatever.
John, I swear you always have to say that. You always got to make sure. I'm 6 foot on Tinder. Don't worry.
It's Little Dicky, man. What do you guys know about Little Dicky? You guys have to know something about Little Dicky.
See, I don't know too much about Little Dicky, but I do.
I know about him.
I don't know too much about the character.
God, he's a rapper, man, and it's always funny. He's the whole thing was he was this Jewish rapper guy. Oh man.
I gotta look it up. I'm getting old. You see the gray hairs here, and the bear market. It's been rough.
All right, so then what kind of music do you listen to then? What do you like?
I don't really listen to music at all. I listen to more of vibrational sounds.
Gotcha.
That's kind of what I'm into. But I don't really listen to any music at all. If I do listen to music, it's no words. Now if I'm hosting spaces and whatnot, it's a little bit different. But in my personal life, I don't listen to any music with words. It's all vibrational music when I am listening to music, and that's it.
That's so interesting. All right, well then, tell us about your background. What have you? You said you did a bunch of sports.
John, wait. You didn't ask the question.
Oh, you're right.
That's crazy. We got so carried away just talking. The conversation's too good. You gotta ask the question before you get into it. Come on.
What is your favorite food, right? If you can eat anywhere and get any food in the whole world, what are you eating? And then what are you having for dessert? What are you drinking? You can go to 3 different places for all 3.
Okay, if I'm eating dessert, food, dinner, and something to drink, I'm drinking water.
Mm-hmm. But regular water, liquid.
Just clean, fresh water. Not tap water, but
not sparkling.
No sparkling water. I just some clear, crystal clear river water, mountain water. I'm about that. I would say eating. If I had to eat something, it'd be rice and beans.
Oh man.
would be the side. I can eat rice and beans every day. And then maybe some tacos, some blackened cauliflower tacos.
Ooh.
I just talked about them the other day with some cilantro lime crema sauce with some pico,
Oh,
You
man.
some
vegan?
hot sauce. Yeah, yep, I am vegan, plant-based,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Whatever.
about answered what I was gonna ask. You were gonna say you're Puerto Rican, weren't you?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Why?
You know,
Like, is that like a thing? I don't know what you guys are talking about. So.
no, like it's a Hispanic thing. You know, like rice and beans has to be like with almost every meal. That's like a
Oh.
staple.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
you make a point. I guess I'm being dumb. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's probably what I would have as far as dessert is concerned. I love chocolate. I love bananas. Um, I love fruits. And if I had to pick some on the unhealthy side, it would probably be something with a sweet bread. Some
yeah.
type of sweet bread. That's always phenomenal for me.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
You just made me think about like those purple taro rolls, like you can get in Hawaii. You ever had those?
No, I've never heard of those.
Oh, that shit's so good.
I
Like
don't even
sweet
know.
rolls. Yeah,
Oh.
they're like, you guys know
Hawaiian.
like King's Hawaiian rolls, like how they're sweet. Well, like imagine that,
No,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
5 times better. I don't even know. I don't even know how they do it, but it's better, and it's purple, so it looks cool.
Okay, heard.
I feel like I'm on like the Fancy Patty episode of SpongeBob. I don't know.
Well, if you find it, tag me so I can look into it.
Oh, I could send it to you right now. Oh my goodness, I'm ready.
All right, so Rich Flair, tell us about your background. Like, what I know you said sports, but like, what is your background? What have you done? How did you get into Web3? Like, who were you before Web3, right?
Yeah.
And like, what got you?
So before Web3, I was just a restaurant manager. I was the GM for a couple different restaurants. Got big into the bartending and the management side of restaurants. It was great. It was a good time. But I came to probably 2020, and I had started saving up a large amount of money, and I'm just like, what do I want to do? I don't have anything I want to buy. I don't have any like things I'm trying to purchase. Everything I want, I already have. And I decided to look back into investing. A buddy of mine got me into it when I was about 18, 19, stocks. And it's always been in the back of my mind, but I just kind of never really jumped into it. So, that year, 2020, 2021, I got a bonus from my job. And I was just like, you know what? Let me start with this bonus. Let me invest this here into crypto. Let me get involved. So I jumped on Robinhood, and I got into Dogecoin, because you can buy a bunch of Dogecoin for cheap. So I bought a bunch. I ended up buying under like 15 cents. It shot up to like 80 cents or 75 cents, I think, around there. Ended up selling, made some good money, and then I started going, okay, this is, finally I like, yeah, like, okay, there's another life outside of, because just the restaurant business is so amazing, because you meet so many different people, you work with so many different personalities, and I really, really enjoy it. I thrive there, but it can be time consuming. It's like being on Twitter all day. When you run a business in real life, especially a restaurant, there's always something missing. Somebody forgot to order something. Somebody's late to work or can't show up. There's always some issue, and so you're always plugged in. So it's very relatable to Twitter, where you're always kind of plugged in and you're always keeping your thumb on the pulse of stuff. So based on that, making some good money, some savings, investments, got into Doge. Then the Robinhood thing happened with GameStop, where they froze the accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And so once they froze the accounts, I was like, hold on. And that's when I started asking more questions about crypto. What is crypto? What's the purpose of it? And I started seeing all these YouTubers talk about self-custodial wallets. So that's when I got into Gala Games. Started investing there on the Ethereum network, and then from there, kind of expanded to more gaming and easy ways to make money. And I got into staking and DeFi, and kind of worked my way around the platform from Robinhood and Doge to Coinbase to Algorand for staking to Ethereum to Cardano and Solana, and then I just landed on Algorand a couple years later.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. So, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so what made you put the pin in it? What made you establish the fact that Algorand was the blockchain that you wanted to be on the most and use the most? What was it for you?
So when I first got onboarded to Ethereum, that was my first time actually sending money from a custodial wallet to a centralized exchange to a sub-custodial wallet, and that showed me what transaction fees and gas fees were. And I was just like, this can't, like, why am I even investing? I guess this is just like some very like expensive hobby people are doing, and whatnot. I couldn't comprehend it. And then through the YouTube channel influencers, I learned about Cardano. Got onto there before they really even had anything going on the blockchain. It was just a kind of some NFTs a little bit, and I think they had just did Sunday Swap. I think Sunday Swap was just there, or they were just about to implement it. So I went from there. They were getting bugs fixed. So I went and I found another project called Star Atlas on Solana, and I kind of jumped around basically because of YouTube. I'm just YouTubing stuff, and people were just naming things. So I just happened to pick these random different blockchains, and so I went from Ethereum to Cardano to Solana, and then I was on Solana for a while. Was playing Star Atlas, had a great time, and then I was able to stake Algorand on Coinbase. And after a while of doing that, I was like, you know what? I need to get like more in depth on the chain. Like, what does it even mean? Like, people keep using this word ecosystem, and I was like, what are they talking about? This ecosystem? What are they talking about?
Yeah.
So that was very unique. And then from there, I was like, all right, well, let me start Googling some stuff. And I tried Algorand, downloaded a wallet from there because I already had the Cardano wallet, Nami. Phantom wallet, had a MetaMask wallet. So I was like, boom, let me try this Sparrow wallet. Downloaded that. Things were seamless. It was very easy. And they also, what got me too is the NFTs were cheap at the time, because at this time I wasn't buying any NFTs. I was like, why were people buying NFTs? I don't collect art in real life. Why am I gonna start collecting it online? And so I was buying tokens and just buying tokens. And I just one of those days, it was just so cheap and everything. I was like, you know what? I'll spend a little bit of Algorand and buy NFTs. And I got into a couple projects, and like just being a chatty person and being in the community, it was fun. It was cool. Getting into Discord for the first time, and then learning about Twitter. I slowly kind of grew into these chains and getting more involved. And I found Algorand, and I was like stuck because it was great technology. But also, I stayed there for the community, and I thought the community did a really good job in the beginning of getting everybody excited. But this is all in 2021, when the bull market, when everything was kind of going up, So
that's crazy. So in crypto so far, what has been your biggest, I guess, like what has been the best investment you've made, I guess, so far? What was
the best investment I've made in crypto, just in general?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I would probably say Pepe. Pepe's been my best investment I've ever made in crypto. It has definitely created a lifestyle for me, for sure.
That's awesome. So you say you bought it under 300 million market cap, right? And it's at 3 billion now? correct?
Yeah, it was at 4.5, I think, at the top. It went all the way to it rode up to 4, maybe 4.5, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I
Yeah, it
can't
was
wait
it
to
was
bring
great. I bought it about 4 days after it released, and one of the best things I've ever done, man. It makes the bear market a little more breezier.
Yeah. Do you know the background on Pepe? Because I'm not actually familiar with the background on Pepe, and people say it's a community coin, right? But
Yeah, so
what
it
exactly
started
makes
in
it
the
that?
it's well, it started by Matt Fleury, and he created the original artwork, and
Mhm.
created some small little artwork of Pepe the Frog, and it kind of bloomed and blossomed to other characters, and then after a while, it just took off. I want to say late '90s, early 2000s. You know, my years might be a little off, but they did a really good job of bringing a character to life, and then it became like this well-renowned character all over the world, from the all the way to the east side of the world to the west, and it's everybody knows it as Pepe the Frog. And I think what makes it a community token is the simple fact that um, the community is what gives it life. It's based upon memes, and it's not just any meme. It's actually a cultural meme. It's a meme based off of real life. A child, an elderly, somebody in their 40s, 20s, they can all relate to this to Pepe, and I think that it gives it even more value now that it's cryptocurrency. It's been on TV. It's been, it's created a generational wealth for people of all ages, and in Web3. So I think that being a community token, it has to have a community behind it. And to me, it's the largest community token that's available in crypto.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Dude, that's crazy. I cannot believe that you got into Pepe and that was the one for you. I mean, like, that's crazy. Like, that's
I've
awesome.
made, yeah, I've made some good money in other places, but Pepe has been my largest bag. I just bought in. I sold my bag and then bought back in, and was still had plenty of time. So even on the first initial pump, I made a killing. Took my kids on vacation. We had a great time. Pepe paid for an awesome lifestyle, and then I bought a bag, and then I started accumulating, doing like a self auto pay or a self auto buy, and then it continues to bless my family. Shout out to all my Pepe holders out there. To the moon. You already know what time it is.
Dude,
Hell
that's
yeah.
awesome. So you said you had some kids. How many kids you got?
I have 3 kids. I got a 7-year-old, I got a 15 and 14-year-old.
Oh, that's wild. I got a 12 and a 15. And Burgess got a little person himself.
Yeah, I'm a new dad. I got a little 1-year-old right now. He just turned 1 a few weeks ago, and it's a blessing.
Nice. Get yourself a second one, man. Hurry up. Don't wait too long.
Gosh, my freaking soon-to-be wife, my fiance, was freaking telling me today and yesterday. She's like, "Babe, I got a little bit of baby fever." I'm like, "You don't want to get pregnant for the wedding. You've told me this a million times. We can't make it happen, but you gotta wait."
Yeah. No, it's and I say that because the first child is always the hardest, because you're booby trapping everything. You're changing your whole schedule. Everything's being changed. Once all that's changed, you can slide one more right in and have a play toy for the first one, and it will give mommy and daddy a little extra time. It may not seem like it because it's extra body, but it's really easy. The first one's the hardest. Once you shape your life around that first one, bring that second one in. Within reasonable time.
I guarantee after this year is over, we'll be right there because we're gonna get married. I'm gonna be at a certain point in my life with my career, and then we'll be kind of like having new goals being created. So that's slide around.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. So freaking, I want to talk about some Algorand projects, not just Algorand, because honestly, I have the same opinions as the King of Copium, Rich here. I think Algorand overall is my favorite blockchain. I think when I got into Parawallet and I first used self-custody and I actually started doing DeFi and governance and all that stuff, The usability was amazing. So I think a lot of people already think it's a really good chain and it's going to have longevity. But I want to talk about the projects on it because there's actually a couple projects that are building that are pretty cheap right now and on the up and up.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll start with Rich. What's your favorite so far? What's your favorite project on Algorand besides Pepe? Because we already know Pepe is the number one. Obviously, that's the moneymaker. But
it's
building
tough
out there?
because I have so many favorites, and I love the Algorand community. I love
It's
the projects
hard,
that are
right?
building.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll say one of my favorites. I won't say my favorite because I think they all have different categories. But one of my personal favorites right now is Cometa. I think Cometa is a shining star above most. I think Cometa is doing leaps and bounds. They're building behind the scenes. They're growing exponentially with their developmental team, and they have a bunch of things in the pipeline that can really help take off. Not to mention, they actually have a NFT called MetaPunks that's associated with them, and this MetaPunks has augmented reality where you can actually buy the MetaPunk and put it in real life wherever you're at in your room or wherever, travel with it, take pictures, and they just created a meta battles, which there's a little alpha is you'll be soon to be able to use your own MetaPunk in the game, but you are right now able to dance battle against others and win Cometa token for that. So if you don't hold Meta, if you don't have MetaPunks, and you're on the Algorand blockchain or you're looking to buy some on the Algorand blockchain, I would definitely check them out.
And don't they have like a pretty good promo right now about staking some Cometa when you buy it? I personally, it was so funny. So literally, like I've been making my rounds, all the time to all my crypto stuff, and I made my rounds back to Algorand just because governance is coming up really soon, and I wanted to check on stuff because I'm actually managing a couple things for my family this time around, with Parawallet, which I also think is amazing. So I can actually have my uncle's and my dad's like wallet on my phone and do the trade for him so he doesn't lose his money, or do something like that for my uncle so they don't mess up and they lose their money, which is pretty awesome. But besides that, Cometa, I noticed like they made a lot of improvements, and they have that stop with my ADHD, but they're having the promo with the whole, if you stake Cometa, you get an airdrop of A200.
Yep. So basically, if you are staked in any Cometa pool, whether it's liquidity pool or staking pool, you are eligible for an airdrop of 50,000 A200, and that'll be split up amongst everybody. Cometa went half in with EVIS. EVIS has been doing a really good job creating a token called A200 based on the token price of Algorand going to 200. So he wanted to create some hype, put some liquidity into the blockchain. So super excited, super pumped for EVIS and what he's doing for the community, putting money up and back into the blockchain, which is awesome. And then so we just joined them and we partnered up, or Cometa partnered up and put 25,000 together, and now we're airdropping it to everybody who's staking on Cometa, even if you don't have a MetaPunk. They're one of the best DeFi platforms Algorand has right now.
Yeah, they work so much better than, like, even when I first started using them, which wasn't even that long ago, I feel like they're making huge improvements on the back end. Because I went to go, so the first experience I had, I got some Buttcoin and some THC, and I staked that together in a liquidity pool, right? And it had like ridiculous, dude, it had ridiculous APR, and I got like so much free algo. I got like 130 free algo from it, and it was like no money at all, and I was like, sweet.
And I'll say too, THC real quick, THC and Butts, those are quality communities. They're ran by OGs. They're not going nowhere. Great investment. Obviously not financial advice, but I buy THC and Butts as much as I can, and I hold their NFTs. It's a great community, and everybody should definitely look into them.
Yeah, so, I personally have like three THC NFTs, and I have one of their like top. I have number 7 out of all of his collection. So I literally saw it. I was like, "Oh, you got a crown available? I'm dropping 175 algo right now." I was like, "This is my." I was like, it was so funny. Right when I got an algo, I seen it and I saw J Chain's post, X post. I saw it and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's literally perfect,
Yeah,
right down my alley too." I
let's
jumped
go.
on and I saw it and I was like, "This is my PFP for video games now. This is me." It's an AK-47 Nug with a crown. I'm just like the King Nug. Let's get it. Let's
Dude,
go.
shout out to the THC community, Algo
Yes.
NT, Algo buddies, man. He's always he's been in this game for a long time and has been grinding away. You know, definitely a great community to be a part of.
He's
Hell
one
yeah.
I want on here, and Lunchy's another one. But I think with Lunchy, like, I think he's Australian.
Mhm.
Yeah, he lives in Australia,
So the-
or AKA the future. With his time zone, he lives in the future. He refuses to give me the numbers that was going to be for tomorrow, but yeah, he's in Australia.
yeah.
But
They-
besides fact, I didn't finish my point I was saying though with Kometa though. I just got to give him props, but I was staking that stuff and the website was just slow. I have to say. It worked great. Everything worked great, but it was just super slow and laggy and it with the numbers and pulling up the pools and stuff. Now it's so snappy. It's like boom, boom, boom. Perfect.
Yeah, so I think what they
Wow.
what they did was shout out to Nikita, man. Nikita's the CEO of Kometa. He's done a really good job of staying on top as much. He works a full-time job out of this and has been grinding and doing as much coding and improvements as he can. One thing that I think that he did was take all the pools. So when a pool ends, some people forget and leave their money there, and sometimes for a long time. And so he consolidated those pools to make everything a little bit loaded, the loading a little bit faster, and consolidate the speed times. But there's a lot more improvements coming on, so definitely pay attention to Kometa.
Nice. I'm really excited about seeing whatever it is. And I'm definitely going to be buying Kometa, I think, with my extra algo from here on out. It's funny, I staked some of my uncle's like 500 algo, swapped it to Kometa. And just over just the last week, dude, they bought them out. Like it was probably the best investment ever to buy some meta about a week ago. They bottomed out so hard and you could have got it for the low. I think it's going to take off, to be honest. I really do.
Yeah, they got a great platform, and they just released that game. They're releasing more games. They have some new features coming out that will be coming out in a couple of weeks, which includes betting against the computer and betting PvP. So it's going to be some really cool stuff, and that's just a small little tidbit of what's to come for 2024 roadmap. So I would definitely
That's super
keep it on the
exciting.
pulse.
That's super exciting.
So I have to ask you guys right now because I probably had this really strange look on my face this whole time I've been over here.
Not even, no. I feel like you've been chomping at the bit to ask a question. I feel like I keep having like little spurts where I cut you off. So
no, that's good. So I was looking at Kometa Hub, right? So I was on the Kometa page. I was actually about to connect my wallet, but so here's one of my complaints, and I'm hoping that one of the two of you can fix it. Okay, so I was also trying to buy a Metapunk right now, right? The Metapunks are 149 algo. That's about like the floor price, I believe. But I hate using Rand Gallery. What is the better option? I hate, and let me just be clear.
Hate is a strong word. Hate is a strong word.
I hate, and I'm saying I've bought some spawn links on Rand Gallery. I've bought some crew on Rand Gallery, and I feel like choices. I am really I feel like I'm pretty good at navigating crypto, right? I feel like I'm pretty good at getting the things that I want and doing what I'm trying to do. But Rand Gallery for me, sometimes I'm trying to buy something specifically that I know what I want. And it's just I feel redacted. That I am not able to do it myself. I need help sometimes. So my question is there something better than Rand Gallery? And I'm just relating that to JPEG Store, right? JPEG
Okay,
Store is like so easy.
I'll
Right.
give my opinion.
Okay, I want to hear it.
I'll
I'm not trying
I'll
to
be
like
honest.
talk about Algorand. I love Algorand.
I'll
I'm
be
just saying,
honest. I'll be
JPEG
honest.
Store works even for this dumb guy. You know what I mean? But like Rand,
Okay. Whatever.
Maybe
I
I-
like JPEG Store. I think that it works phenomenal, and I like the
None-
layout quite a bit. But in my opinion, I also think that someone could do something better on Algorand for the NFT marketplace. I'm not a huge fan of them either. I think they're a little bit hard to navigate sometimes and find what you want. But if you know what you want, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I think I think there needs to be discovery. I think the same thing with like there's an injective NFT marketplace called like Tails or Talus or something like that. And it's the same thing. Super hard to navigate and just super hard to find the NFTs you really want. And I kind of feel like that sometimes with NFTs, to be honest. I don't want to shit on it, but I think someone could build a better, like a really well-rounded market for everyone for NFTs.
All I'm saying, Rich, is let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm all about it. If we should definitely talk about it because I'm all about it, and I think it's a possibility, and I think it can be done. I enjoy Rand Gallery. I think Rand Gallery has gotten a lot of flack, over the course of a year and a half. But they've done a lot when it comes to the community. They've been the most engaged. They've held spaces on weekly spaces to engage a community. They're always available in the Discord. Their community manager was always available and made itself available to every single person and kind of stayed in the know of what's going on. And then also last year for NFT NYC, they took several artists and paid for their whole trip to come, and none of from a lot of people out of country to come to NFT NYC. So I
That's
think
amazing.
more or less, yeah. So they've done a lot of great things, and they get flack, a lot of random flack.
Let me say this. Okay, so I would love to have them on, right? I would love to have Rand Gallery on. I would love to talk to them about this because, like, for me, I'm saying, like, you've used JPEG Store, right? You've used JPEG, and JPEG Store is like so easy. Like anybody, I feel like, can figure out JPEG Store, and I'm not saying that like Rand Gallery is not the worst. Okay, it's not the worst. I just would love to either like help the like user interface part experience or something, because like JPEG Store right now is about to have something where you can like fill your cart with all of the JPEGs you want, and then can just, right, and then so it's like the closer that we get to like Amazon kind of user interface usability, I think I agree. I mean, that's like where we.
I think it will boost things for sure. The UI is huge.
I think you guys are right, but the only thing I would say too is like, for JPEG Store, the amount of volume that they're doing is probably a lot different. So I think that plays a part, especially with total TVL. But I definitely think that we have multiple options. If for whatever reason you don't like Rand Gallery, I enjoy Rand Gallery, but if you don't like Rand Gallery, we have Examarket. Examarket is coming out with their V2. They should be able to. They're doing a bunch of different upgrades. I've heard some things through the pipeline. I don't want to say because I don't want to put any pressure on them, and I also don't want to guarantee because it's not official, and I don't know 100%. But I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm right. But we also, if you go into Para Wallet, go to Para Wallet. Inside of Para Wallet, you're able to look into the NFT Explorer, or it aggregates NFTs right there inside of the app.
Yes.
You can also go. Yep.
Yes, I'll show you guys right now if you guys can see this.
Yeah, Para Wallet is a great app.
You can see all the stores right there. And I was
going to say, Cosmic Champs there. Shout out to Cosmic Champs.
Yeah, that's a cool NFT if you like the pixels. But you can see they're all aggregated now together. You can see a bunch of the market and see what.
You also have Asalytics too. You also have Asalytics that you can jump on and check them out. I believe the Dart Room is still there as well. So I mean, we got like 8 different NFT platforms. Our most used ones are Rand Gallery, our Examarket. Oh, and Algo X NFT. I can't believe I forgot to mention them. Algo X NFT is another one.
Yeah.
But also besides those three main players, Para Wallet, Asalytics does it as well. And then we have a couple smaller platforms underneath that also do NFTs.
Because we're on NFTs, I want to give a shout out to one of my favorite artists on Algorand too, the Lucky Lich. If you guys have seen the Lucky Lich Temple NFTs, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Ryan Tadashi, that's his name.
I've never heard of that.
Tadashi. Shots. I'll pull one up. These are my favorite. I think besides the
I'm
team.
here every day. I've never heard of them.
Bro, they're so sick.
Okay,
But
yeah,
they're all
I've
hand
never heard of
drawn. Yeah, they're all hand drawn by this dude.
Lucky
The
what?
Lucky Lich.
Okay, I heard. Yeah, I've never.
And I had
did
to
they
get
just come
30.
out?
No, he's been out for a little while. But
Oh,
yeah, he's
I'm here every
got
day.
a
I've
lot
never heard of
going
him.
on. He's got a lot going on, but he'll just randomly come out with some like really cool freaking
Oh yeah, that's dope,
Lich.
man. Good.
Yeah. He's got this
Love
whole
some
Lich
hand-drawn
temple
art.
thing. So shouts out to him.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always got to shave a shout out. He's one of my favorite. He's just a small guy. He's not huge, I don't think, but I love his art. So big shouts out to him, Ryan Tadashi. Yeah. And I gotta
Nice.
let
My,
you know about him too.
my son, he's an artist as well. So he draws hand art. He's great. He's 14. He's killing the scene right now. Just sold his first comic book, and he's finishing up his second one. So make sure you guys check out that, and you'll see it all over Twitter as well.
Hell yeah,
dude,
I'm super excited to see that.
I'd love to check that out. And yeah, my favorite NFTs on Algorand, some of them, like for the art, is I really like thumbs and hands.
Yes.
Dude, those are so
I still don't have one. Dude, thank you. I keep
Oh, you don't have a
forgetting to
thumb?
buy one, dude. I keep
GG's.
it's literally right down my alley too. I don't
love it. I
Dude,
love
Hans, make sure you're following Hans on Twitter, Hans.algo. This guy is the artist. I met him in real life. One of the coolest people that you'll meet. Like, you literally super cool, talented, tons of
Dude, let's
art
get him on
coming
here.
out.
Let's get him on.
Dude,
Dude,
if you can get him on here, good luck. I don't think good luck.
you don't think
he's
like
he's a low key vibe, I believe. I think he's a low key vibe as far as doxing himself.
okay, that's
Yeah, like he'll chat. He's a good dude. He'll chat. Like you can, like he's very accessible. But doxing himself, there's still some people out there that don't want to fully dox themselves online. I respect it.
Yeah, 100%. I do too. It's I actually reached out to one of my favorite projects, the one that I early invested in. I saw them on CoinGecko like as soon as they launched and everything. But I asked them to come on our show, and they were like, "Oh, it's a live stream. I don't actually know what the laws are on what we're doing, so we're gonna friggin'
Yeah.
we're gonna chill." And we're gonna wait until I'm like, well, as soon as you let me know, because I was the early guy on their whole thing, so they were just like, hell yeah, super excited about it. And then they realized it wasn't a space and it was all this, and I was like, that sucks.
You know what it is. We're chatty, and sometimes we forget that other people aren't trying to chat that much.
Maybe that's too. Yeah, that might be it too.
I'm so outgoing. Sometimes people are like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, what do you mean you don't want to do that? It's easy, just do it. And I forget, everybody's just a little different.
Hell yeah, dude. What's another?
Yeah. No, go ahead. No,
What?
you were asking the question too. No, I was just gonna say, you've talked. You told us a little bit that you're doing a like a YouTube about Algorand content. Is what you're doing.
Yep.
And then what? Tell me about that. What's going on there?
Yeah, so my objective is to expose Algorand for what it is, down to its core, to its community, and that's a community that's vibrant, excited, and full of talent and smart individuals, mixed with builders who are there building every day, and a foundation that is strong on the bottom, but then also working with the people in charge of the ink and the foundation to push the envelope of what Algorand really is, because people need to hear more about it. We're doing so many good things on DeFi, on gaming, on real world assets, to NFTs, So
The
I'm just trying to do my
deep
part.
end now.
Oh yeah. So
Deep end
I'm
even
just
now. Yeah.
I'm trying to do my part as far as exposing the Algorand journey, the ecosystem, and the talent that we have. And it's called right now. It's called the Copium Center because I believe that everybody needs a place where they can come and cope. Here in Web3, crypto, Twitter, Discord, there's a lot of cope, all the time. It's always building up, and I think that we need a safe space to be able to talk about this kind of stuff. And so, I'm building up my subscribers. I'm building up what we're doing. So I'm trying to get everybody acclimated. Until then, I'm doing a Algorand community X Space show, which is basically Algorand culture. We're interviewing people just like here, but we're doing it through an X Space, and we're going through the gauntlet of builders, creators, holders, and everybody in the ecosystem, and just trying to give them a spotlight, and then connect that space and that YouTube channel to basically just give them more platforms for Algorand to shine on. So I'm really, really excited to showcase the real core talent of the community that hasn't been exposed yet.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying those spaces quite a bit during the day when I've been at work, even when I get at home, to be honest, because it really gives a good spotlight on what exactly is being built on Algorand and projects that I gotta go check out, and it's perfect. Like, for example, I found out about the Pi-Fi network because I think I follow your stuff, and there was linkage between that and that's a great project. I found out about
Shout out to Justin.
yeah.
I think Justin and Rob, I believe.
There's been a handful of projects I found out from your show, and I love what you're doing. You're doing an amazing thing for the community, so I appreciate.
Thank you, man.
That.
I appreciate that. And if you guys got any feedback, let me know. I'm learning a lot for myself. Sometimes it's very cringe to go back and re-listen to how I talked. But I'm trying to get better at it and make sure that I'm asking better curated questions that people want to hear, not just kind of just blabbing about nothing, kind of have it make sense, a little bit of structure. So I'm getting there, and I appreciate all of the Algorand community. I appreciate you guys and everybody that shows up and tunes in and listens. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, we're glad we can have you here to give you a spotlight, just to shine as yourself instead of just being the person asking the questions. We want to know who Rich Flair is before he starts his YouTube and before everything else, because you're just the guy asking the questions mainly. So thank you so much for coming out and showing your face.
No, appreciate it. Make sure you guys also, now that I got the spotlight on me, fortheculture.algo. So if you go to app.nf.domains, you can buy one of our segments for fortheculture.algo. It definitely helps us out, helps the show. If you like what you're watching, you like what you're listening to, and you want to help support the show, this is exactly how you do it. With that money, we will be building up to run 2 nodes that we will then turn and have some rewards back to all segment holders. So there's some really cool stuff going on for segment holders now and when we get the node. So make sure you get yourself a segment and don't miss out on the growth happening.
How much is a segment cost?
A segment is 25 USD, and it correlates into Algorand. So the stable price is 25, and I think it comes out to like 85 bucks or 85 or 87 algo, I believe, or maybe 110 algo. But yep, and then you get your own segment.
I'm gonna get one. Just put me down for that. And then dude, I think everything you've said is amazing. It's amazing. I would love to help you or be on some of those spaces with you, because I just
same, 100%.
And one of the things that I want to say is that I'm a part of the JPEG Empire team, and I always go back to this, right? But one of the things that I've been trying to do with that project that I think relates is that so there's a company called Seed Starter, and so Seed Starter is like a crowdfunding funding platform that incubates small businesses and things that are in Web3 and stuff. And so I want to try to figure out a way to make JPEG Empire kind of like a more streamlined, kind of like filter for them, right? And I want it to be cross. So these projects that are smaller on Algorand, right, that are looking for like a little bit of funding, like I want to set up the infrastructure for them to come to us, go through a few different like filters to kind of like distill what they're trying to do. And then they can be on this track to have like more success getting funding and then like going forward from that. But
kind of like a education program or tutoring or maybe some like some like counseling.
Yeah, counseling. Sort of like a consulting that's free, right? You're part of the community, it's free. It helps you do this, but then it also like kind of gives the community alpha. Because if you've got a cool project that's doing something cool and you can get through all these steps, the community will be behind you. They support you. You've already got your like kind of like an investor base, right? And then like you go forward from there. The community also markets for you. I want to do that for Cardano, but I really am interested in talking about how we can expand, right? And that's something
I like that. I like the idea. I think that kind of resembles like a consulting plus like a launch pad, which is cool. I think there needs to be more launch pads. The problem with launch pads is people haven't been able to make it where the money is enough to keep it sustainable. So there's been a lot of launch pads that have come and gone because it's just not a sustainable business model so far. But I do think there is, if you already have a business intact, that you can add that feature to it, and that would be something that would be really cool to add on. So I agree. I think we need a launch pad. We need a place where we know where new things are happening. It's just getting people together and doing it. I think Cometa has talked about doing something like that. I think they're putting in a proposal, and so we'll see what happens. But definitely, I think Cometa's looking to partner with people, especially cross-chain. So if there's cross-chain connections that can be met there and some help, definitely I would reach out to Cometa Twitter page and talk to them and see what they can do for you.
Dude, super interesting. I think we've talked a little bit about some of that before in the background. I think that there's a lot of crossover between Cardano and Algorand for being kind of like, I can't say like smaller because I don't feel like they're small because I'm like in both of those communities, but kind of like, I definitely feel like they're kind of outside of the EVM, like fully like, not the ETH, Solana, AVAX. They're not like the hype. It's like I feel like the real builders, the like more mature people tend to be building businesses on those chains. I don't know if that's
Yeah, you know what? It's tough because you have two types of builders, or two types of landscapes. I'll say, not builders, two types of landscapes. You have one where people aren't trying to rush and build the house, and then you have people that are rushing to build the house, and it depends on where you're at. And some people will work from top to bottom, and some people want to work from the bottom to the top. And I think that chains like a Cardano or an Algorand, lack a little bit of the hype, even though I think they're starting to build it right now, but still don't have the main hype that everybody else sees, is because they're building a foundation that's concrete, that's solid, that when you build something on this, you can guarantee you're going to be solid. And you don't have to worry about the wind blowing you left or right. You go to these other places, everything is good as long as the weather's perfect. And all these stipulations have to be perfect. And you get a little wind, you get a little rain, now the house is swaying, now there's leaks in the roof, because you didn't build something correctly, you just rush to throw it up there. And I think that's what we're seeing right now. And I'm not saying which is good or bad or this chain versus that chain. I think people just have different agendas. And sometimes when you have a large amount of money coming to you really fast, you can lose the vision of what you're trying to make it, on a tech side. Just like everything, people, everybody wants money in the chain. When a bunch of money is here, everybody turns into a degen, and they're trading and they're speculating and doing crazy stuff. Look at Solana. And when you don't have any money, everybody's the adult in the room trying to tell you how to spend your money, and we don't need this and we don't need that. Like it's grandma time. So it just depends. I think everybody has a different agenda. Different money fluctuates, and we've kind of seen money have been fluctuating from Bitcoin to Ethereum to Solana, and it's going to keep going. The money's going to keep moving around. The money does not stay stagnant.
Yep.
Everybody will get a chance to dance in a little bit of money.
I think the biggest development for Algorand, I mean, and obviously they're trying to market this, but the Algo Kit and Python, the fact that like everyone can build there now, I think it's really going to explode in this bull run, because people are going to get frustrated with blockchains not working in this bull run, in my opinion. You're already seeing it with Solana. You're seeing massive network congestion. And if you have ever actually looked up like the numbers on Solana, we're about like 5 million transactions a day or something like that away from being like maxed out completely. I can't even get like a transaction out of a wormhole, to be honest, right now. So like that's just an example. Like all these blockchains are going to start getting used and used and used as more money flows and flows and flows, and you're going to start seeing these blockchains like cripple because they can't hold up to what is going on, and you're going to see these like pillars of light like Algorand standing out clear as day, working still, handling all the Cardano. They're going to work still. Like it doesn't matter.
I think
so
once mainstream adoption comes, and I think it's starting to get there's more people being onboarded and they're going to test things. So just like anything, when it's not being used, it looks fine. When you start pressing buttons and you start playing around with everything, then you start to see its capacity. You start to see bandwidth, and the dApps that are built in this technology, they get exposed for using smaller, trying to save money tactics. So it's a growing pain that I think everybody have to deal with, and I think that like it's important to get that adoption, because you get to see where you are, and we get to watch Solana in real time, with failing transactions,
it's so bad.
them counting transactions that don't even that are failed into their TPS, so that they're giving inflated numbers. But also, on the other side of that is all the money's there. People are making really good money. People are flipping coins. People are losing money too. But it's at least giving people an opportunity to create funds, and that's what Solana's doing right now.
I think there's a place for Solana. It has like function in the real world, and it has money behind it, like you said. There's people that love it, and they love how it works, and they don't really give a shit about any of the science behind it, you know what I mean, or the computer science. So like it has a place, but right now you're seeing it like just being trashed. I really hope eventually there's something that regulates the freaking inflow of just garbage, and it there's actually like quality things that are built there. It's so much just BS just flowing, and then
they got a lot of degens there.
Yeah, I don't know,
and well, I think too they got a lot of degens there, and like when you can make a bunch of money in one day, when you can make 5-10K in one day or 2 days, you're not worried about a failed transaction or one or two. You're gonna keep playing on that game because you've made that money already.
It's crazy,
that's a tough part. When you make a bunch of money, you deal with a bunch of stuff.
But it's like not even like that anymore, in my opinion. They have like the launchpad stuff that's going on, and sometimes you can get lucky with like 2x or 3x or whatever. But like every single coin that comes out now, it's just like an instant rug. You can't even like time it. You don't even get 2x's anymore because the way they build them. I've like gone into it and looked at it, and you can't even at max they build them so you can get like 2-3x, but a lot of times they don't even do it, and they're just like straight money sucks now, like every single one of them, and it's the same people recycling it on a daily basis. It's insane to me. I don't even know how it's going still. I don't know. I just want to see it to end. I want to see the crypto body to move somewhere else and start making money in a different way. I don't know. Just not that way. It's trash. It's kind of a shitty way.
My last comment and only comment on Solana is that I'm not selling my Glizzy Pepe until the Binance listing.
Let's go. Shout out to G Peps.
I like that.
Always in the crowd.
That's a good project right there.
I got Glizzy Pepe on Solana and on Algorand. Shout out G Peps. We're in the building.
Hell yeah. I love that. Dude, that was such a good space. It was like, I don't even know. In the middle of the night, I think Rich is having this space, and we got like Glizzy Pepe in there and like a handful of other like Algo fam. And we're just like BSing about the most random stuff. And I remember, do you remember that Iraq Lobster? Have you seen him on X? Iraq Lobster came into that space. I'm not even joking. He just launched like 10 minutes ago. Just launched. He's like, yo, I'm just this is the first space I've been into. I'm just doing my due diligence. I'm spreading the word about my project. And Rich is over here who's like, well, you got the memes? You got the memes or what? And he's like, hell yeah, I got the memes. He's like, all right, I'll buy some. And it was so funny because I actually did go buy some, like, I don't know, like $10 or whatever, right? Because I was like, nah. It like went down to like 7, and I'm like, okay, whatever. There's no way this is actually gonna take off. This mofo goes from like 5K market cap to 1.2 million. And I was like, every meme he's right. I faded the freaking lobster. God damn it. And it was so crazy. He came into that space with us. The first space, he's like just randomly popped in. He's like, hey guys, just launched. You should buy it.
Yeah, I faded that one. I'm kind of mad because I had some friends really make out well on that one. So
did you?
But it is what it is. But shout out to Iraq Lobster. I did buy a small bag and I flipped that for good profit, but I didn't buy in that space, and that's where I messed up. So
yeah, I messed up too. I should have literally like put like $20 into that and just been sitting on my hands. It's like 1,000x or something. I don't know. I would have made a couple grand. I feel like just not doing shit. It would have been great. Off $5. Whatever.
All right, so we're over the hour. Listen, Rich, I like really want to have you back sometime soon. Like, I mean, like soon. Like, I mean, like we're booked out until May, but like I want you back soon. We gotta figure out how we can make it happen.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm going to NFT NYC tomorrow, and I'll be there till Saturday. And I got some book shows.
Where can they find you? What are you gonna be wearing?
I'm gonna be recording a lot of stuff. I just got my all my tripod in, my lighting in, and I'll be recording a bunch of stuff. So I'll be live a lot too. I'll be live as much as possible, honestly.
Can you do me a huge solid?
Yeah.
When you're there, I want you to try to find the Tomorrow coin guys.
Okay. Dude, I'm down, but you gotta help me though.
I want to try. I want you. Yeah, okay. I want you to try to find those guys. And I want you to try to, I don't know. There should be there's 3 of them. I don't know. I don't remember what they look like exactly, but I'm going to message them in the Discord because it's like that coin I'm talking about. They're going to be pushing that shit at NFT NYC. Okay. So go check them out. Like, I'm not joking. It's a legit like community coin. It's at 250K market cap. I'm talking long run. We're all just sitting on our bags. It's totally crowd-funded, community-funded. There's a multi-sig wallet that's totally public. You can look at. It's locked up. The dev allotment, the first one is going totally to marketing. Everything is completely like legit. We're trying to get on big exchanges. You should check them out. Like, go find them. Go find them and try to hit them up.
Send me a link in the DM, and then I'll look it up. But let's stay connected on that because I'm gonna be jumping.
You gotta check with Aaron. Aaron is gonna be there also. You gotta see Aaron, our
Aaron Guyette.
Yeah, Aaron Guyette.
Dude, please check him out. He's got man. Yeah, dude. I'm going to all the side parties. I'm going to. Last year I went to a bunch of Cardano parties. Polygon parties. So like, please put me in with some links and hit me with some people that are going to be there because I'm trying to meet up with everybody.
For sure. He's sick. I will say also, I went back into looking at MetaPunks.
Dude, the reason why it was so hard for me to find them on Rand Gallery is there isn't one listed. None of the meta pups are listed. 4,000. Oh wait, no, I don't know how many are in the whole collection. I'm looking, but
Well, we have. You know what it is? I think NFT Explorer just went down. Let me just make sure. Yep. Yep. So you might have to go. So NFT Explorer used to aggregate all of the NFTs there. So you can go to Examarket, and I believe hopefully by next week they'll be on Acealytics as well. But you can go to Examarket and check them out and buy it. Or you can go to Parawallet. Go to that website. Go to Parawallet web.
That's what I was trying. That's what I was going through. Was Parawallet. I couldn't find them.
I'm looking at Rand right now, and I see one that's up 150 Algorand. It's really not that bad price.
Dang. Okay,
oh yeah, there you go.
Dude, I might even have to.
Oops.
I was gonna say I might have to send. If I can't find it, I'm gonna send Burgess the algo to buy me the Metapunk.
Send him the link, Burgess.
Sounds good. I was about to pull him up on the screen real quick. So
yeah, do that. We're here on the end.
There we go. Let's go.
That's what they look like, though. They're pretty interesting. They don't look like anything you've really seen before, you know. They're like the pixelated but 3D.
They're one of two. They're one of two NFTs that you can use as AR on your phone and be able to go around with you.
That one right there is calling.
Ooh, that's fire.
That's the one I want.
That one is fire. If you don't buy it, I'm probably gonna buy it.
I'm saying I'm trying to buy it right now.
Dude, that one is fire. Holy cow.
It's only 150, bro.
No,
they've been doing a couple different drops as well. So they're doing random airdrops for Metapunk holders. They got some really cool stuff coming out that I think a lot of people are going to be really excited about for sure.
Well, you got me activated about Cometa for real. And so,
bro, it's a good thing they're building. Honestly, like after I've checked it out, it works.
And what I really like about Cometa is that the owner of the platform, he's a developer himself, so he does all his own work. He has a team that he just expanded his own team. They have received zero funding. They built everything. They bootstrapped their whole project. They built everything themselves. So and then during the bear market, they still were out here grinding on a daily basis, being active. So shout out to Nikita, shout out to the whole Cometa team, shout out to everything that they're doing in their 2024 roadmap. They are the official sponsors of the Algo Fam.
Hell yeah,
it's amazing. So yeah, Rich, we gotta have that conversation. Maybe we'll do a Google call.
Dude, hit me up in the DMs. Let's plan it. I think we can put something together. A lot of us are thinking the same thing, and we can make it happen for sure. So,
love that.
I just want to. Can I just say a couple things real quick before you?
Yeah. Hey, no. We're polite, and we're a late night show. No, sometimes the party runs over. You know.
I just want to say to everybody out there watching, make sure you're following Loot Creativity show. Thank you so much for having me on. If you really want to find out about the Algorand community, please follow me, Rich Flares TV on Twitter, also on Telegram. We have Algorand Culture shows that will be pushing out projects, community members, and builders. We also have a YouTube channel coming out. That'll also be doing the same thing. So make sure you're following Rich Flares TV for all the latest and greatest information on Algorand community, because we are winners. We have tons of talent, and I want to showcase everything. I also wanted to say thank you to Cometa for being amazing, for being the #1 DeFi platform on Algorand, and always having the community's back. That's exactly what we need. And then also shout out to the foundation for doing a great job this year, and hopefully the energy still stays up. So make sure you're supporting the foundation, the builders, the NFT creators, the everybody that's in Algorand chomping at the bit. Also want to shout out to my kids, Ava, love you, girl. My oldest son, Rich, and then my youngest, Asher. Shout out, love you guys. Hope you're watching, and I'll talk to you later.
Dude,
hell yeah, man.
Absolutely. And shout out to Rand Gallery. I want you guys on because I'm sorry. We gotta get it. We gotta get it. We gotta do something together. Come on, Rand Gallery, get up.
Shoot him a DM.
I will.
Yeah, DM. They're pretty open. Go to the Discord. They're pretty cool guys. Like they'll chat you up and they'll hear what you got to say.
Yeah. Because I mean it all with love. We gotta get mass adoption. Like we gotta get mass adoption like 3 years ago. I need to be somebody's king. You know what I mean? I need to be up here in a castle, crypto rich, telling people how things are supposed to go.
I say that.
Yeah.
I say everything with like a grain of salt. You know, like I might criticize some things, but I want you to just make it better. I don't want you to like quit. I want people to improve. 100%. I want like them to like listen and be like, oh, I hear a community member say that I want this to be done, and I think I could like help that. You know, I think maybe other people want that too, and maybe I can help facilitate that. You know. I think user experience is a lot of the important stuff that people need to focus on right now. Is
what people struggle
with
so
the adoption.
And a heart, I love her, but you know, what I mean? She's not somebody that's using crypto that easily. You know what I mean? She's who we need to onboard. If she can do it, right, then we're gonna get mass adoption tomorrow.
You know what? We got to get onboard ramps to decentralized finance platforms.
Yeah,
that's what we need. We need on ramps to that, and we need mobile gaming. Those two sectors are going to onboard everybody, no matter what.
Yeah. Well, I keep saying like long term, it's like a LED television. Nobody knows how it works, and they don't care how it works. The same thing with like Google. You know what I mean? People use Google every day, and they don't have to think about how you're going to use Google or what code is going on in the background, or that it's an Oracle, or like where the like information is stored. That's what crypto is going to be in the future, and nobody's going to know that they're using crypto.
No, they're not. That's the crazy part, and we're going to make money off of that, and I love it.
Let's go. I love it. Yeah, you're right.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
All right. We gotta freaking wrap it up. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rich, we appreciate you so much for coming out. We're gonna schedule another time to have Rich come out, and we're gonna talk about more Algorand projects, and we're gonna get more Algorand projects on the show to talk about themselves and spread awareness. And we also want to do the same thing Rich does, but for everyone: Cardano, Algorand, Solana.
AVAC. You gotta get the Shrapnel team up here so you can roast them.
Yeah, I also need to play their updated game before I roast them.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, just thank you, Rich, for coming out.
Yeah,
we appreciate you, and we will see you soon.
Appreciate you guys, man. It's your boy Rich Flares TV signing out. Peace.
Yeah, man. Thank you, guys.
Well, John,
dude, that was a
successful show.
Yeah, and my mom showed up for this one. It's exciting. I love her.
I know.
She's the mom I've ever had in my whole life.
I was so happy to see that. That's pretty awesome. Freaking, it's a family affair now.
Yeah, man. Glad we didn't say anything exciting. We just briefly talked about Glizzy Pepe.
Is that the most exciting thing to you, Glizzy Pepe?
No, but you know, it's one of those things.
It's pretty cool. It is a pretty cool project.
Not selling till Binance thing.
I just want to thank everyone that came out to watch the show tonight.
Shout out to CryptoChips.io, our fantastic sponsor. And
yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
If you guys haven't given us a follow, make sure to give John a follow at the Jan Carter. Make sure to give me a follow at Burgess_33. Make sure to give Rich Flair TV a follow and learn about Algorand. Algorand will be on the up and up. It is not financial advice, but it's if you're into blockchain, you should definitely download Parawallet, swap for some Algorand, get over there, use it, check it out.
If you're worried about your finances, you might want to do some research on Algorand at the end of the day. Yeah, man.
If you're worried about your finances, are you saying?
Yeah, if you're worried about your finances, go do some research on Algorand.
Yeah. And that you might not be worried anymore.
Not financial.
I know I'm not going to be worried in like a year from now, but whatever.
Not financial advice. All right. Thank you all for coming out. This has been Creativity Stream. We love you all. Peace.
Peace out.